Good morning, everybody. We got our little friend already for yoga. Just give me 1 second to get everything situated. All right, you know the drill. I mean, maybe you don't. My name's Shayna, if you haven't taken one of my classes before, but just be sure to take the next 45 minutes to an hour for yourself, whatever that might be today. If it's napping nap, if it's child's pose, if it's yoga, we'll do some yoga. But to get started, you can just make your way to a nice comfy seated position. We'll start there. Feel free to prop the hips up on a block or bolster. You can close the eyes, relax the shoulders, relax the face. And just start to tune into the room you're in, tune into your body, tune into the breath. Try to even out the breath, making the inhales last 7 seconds. Exhales out last 7 seconds. Follow an inhale. Sit up a little taller, try to find a little bit more length in the spine. And then exhale, drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. And then just move through center, left ear, left shoulder. Chin tucks, right ear, right shoulder. Take a few more rounds, just bobbing side to side. And then come back through center. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. We'll take a clearing breath. Kind of mark the start of practice here. So slight little tuck of the chin. Big deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Okay. And then here, just take those arms up and overhead. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then interlace the fingers, maybe push the ceiling away. Take some little movements from left to right. Okay. And then make your way back through center. Drop the hands back to the knees. And take a little seated cat-cow here. So on an inhale, you're going to rock the pelvis forward, open up the chest, tilt the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rock back around the spine, tuck the chin in towards the chest. So it's an inhale, rock forward, look up. Exhale back. Gotta take a few more, move with the breath. And then head back up, neutral spine, plant the hands out in front. Crawl yourself up into tabletop. Wrists right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. And then for the first few breaths here, just kind of take any little movement that feels good for you. Maybe that's hip circles. Maybe that's making some funny shapes with the spine, rolling out the wrists or rolling out the neck some more. And then make your way back. Neutral spine, cat-cow here. Same sort of movement. You inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Really press through the hands, shoulders nice and high. Inhale, come forward, chin lifts. Exhale, round. Take a few more. Move with your breath. And then head back. Find your neutral tabletop. Take the knees wide. Move the big toes in a little closer. Send the hips back over the heels. Find child's pose. Fingertips reach forward, hips reach back. You can rest chin, forehead, or cheek to the floor. And then we're going to come into a thread the needle down here. So you might have to pop up off of your hips to get there. We're going to ground into this right hand to start. So take this left arm up, reach it through over to that right side. So that left shoulder, left side of the face can come to the floor, sit back on top of the heels. Just a little twist through that upper spine. Come back through center, ground down into the left hand, slide that right arm through, sit back on the heels. Move back through center. And then nice and slow, start to make your way back up. Neutral tabletop. So take those knees back under the hips, wrists back under the shoulders. And then fingers wide here, tuck the back toes under, engage the core, back nice and strong. Use an inhale. Take your knees off your mat, little bear plank. Breathe here. And then exhale, start to move into your downward dog. Hips send up and back. Feel free to keep a nice bend in the knees here, heels lifted, fingers wide, tuck the chin. Take any little movements here that feel good. And then use an inhale. Bring the gaze forward. Teeny tiny steps with the feet. Walk yourself up into nice, easy forward fold. Nice bend in both knees. Let the torso just hang nice and heavy. Arms can flop, or you can grab opposite elbows, maybe rock a little side to side. Bring both hands to your shins. Follow an inhale. Press into the shins. Lift halfway, flat back, chin forward. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, press up, look forward. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, one vertebrae at a time. The head, the very last to pop up. Reach both arms overhead at the top once you're there. Good. And then release those arms down. Swing one foot back on your mat, coming into a nice wide-legged stance. So your toes are slightly angled inwards, heels slightly out. Inhale, reach the fingertips apart, create some space between the shoulders. And then exhale, forward fold. Hands can come to the floor. You can grab onto opposite elbows, tuck the chin. But just allow gravity to do most of the work here. Be nice and soft. Try to sink a little deeper with every exhale. Good. And then bring both hands down to the floor. Start to walk both hands over towards that left foot, framing up that left foot. That left heel can come up off the mat. Try to keep that right heel grounded, those toes flex up towards the ceiling. Nice. You can keep the hands grounded to the floor. If you want to work on a little bit more of a balanced posture, you can bring both hands up to heart center. Good. Keep breathing. Stay grounded. Nice. And then come back through center. Walk both hands over towards that right foot. Okay, bend into that right knee, lift the heel. Left heel plants, toes stay pointed up towards the ceiling. Same options here. Hands stay down or prayer. And then nice and gently walk yourself back through center, forwarding, fold. Exhale, hands up to hips. And then inhale, rise up. Change up your feet here, more of a goddess stance. You're going to bring the heels to track in, toes track out, arms out to 90 degrees. Use an exhale, bend the knees, sit the hips nice and low. Try to keep that core engaged, back nice and strong. And then we're going to move with the breath. Inhale, knees straighten, fingertips reach up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Slow inhale, rise up. And then step both feet back to the top of your mat. Take a quick few breaths in mountain pose. You can step those feet hip width apart. Palms face forward. Close the eyes. Connect to the breath. And then bringing some awareness back. Heel toe the feet back together. Arms come to your sides. Taking some sun salutations. We're going to inhale, reach both arms up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, plank. Pause here for this first round. Shoulders right over the wrists, hips nice and low. And then exhale, drop knees, chest, chin, all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet press into the floor. Hands press down. Inhale, peel the chest, shoulders back, lift the chin, cobra. Exhale, bow the forehead, tuck the toes. Press back, down dog. 5 breaths here. Wide fingers, feet hip width apart. Tuck the chin. Use an inhale, look forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach overhead, look up. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower. Inhale, peel back, cobra, lift the chin. Exhale, bow the forehead, tuck the toes, press back, down dog, 5 breaths. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach overhead, look up. Exhale, release arms to your sides. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, arms to your sides. 2 more times through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. On this exhale, start to throw in some up dog. So lowering halfway. Inhale, flip the feet, extend the arms, lift the chin, look up. Exhale, back, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. Last time through, inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Are you doing down dog? Use your next inhale, look forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, release arms to your sides. Good, stay here. Bring the hands up to the hips and then take the feet hip width apart. Little bend comes into the knees. You're going to use an inhale. Bring the gaze up towards the ceiling. Look up. Exhale, forward fold. This time taking the peace fingers, index and middle finger. We wrap them around our big toe. Inhale, straighten the arms, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck the chin. Maybe swing those elbows out to the side. Maybe bring a big bend into the knees. Inhale, look forward, lift the chin. Exhale, Padahastasana. Slide both hands under the feet. Fingers nice and wide. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold again. Tuck the chin, elbows out to the sides. Good. Release. Bring those hands back up to the hips. Inhale, nice and slow. Rise all the way up. Good. Bring the feet back together. And we're going to swing that right foot back on our mat. Coming into Trikonasana, we're going to point those right toes towards that short edge of our mat. This left foot 45-degree angle. Left hip shifts back in space. We're going to inhale, reach those right fingertips forward. Exhale, drop the right hand down. Block, shin, ankle, or foot. And then bring the gaze up towards that left hand. Utthita Trikonasana. 5 breaths here. This is pretty similar to the standing sequence of Ashtanga. So we're going to do the right side first for every posture and hold for 5 breaths. We'll see how it goes. Use an inhale. Rise up. Switch sides. So we come to that left side, left toes forward, right hip back. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, drop down. Gaze up towards that top hand. 5 breaths. Inhale, rise up. And then we're going to come back to that right side, Parivrtta Trikonasana, so revolved triangle. You might need to shorten up your stance here a little bit. We want those hips to be pretty square towards that short edge of our mat. We're going to take that left arm forward, take a big inhale. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Option 1, drop that left hand to the inside of that right foot. Maybe use a block if you need to. Option 2, take it to the outside of that right foot. Or you can just grab the shin and reach that right arm up towards the ceiling. Try to bring the gaze up towards the right hand. Exhale, look down at the foot. Inhale, rise up, switch sides. Hips come square towards that front edge of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Right hand comes down inside or outside of that left foot. Left arm reaches up, look up. Exhale, look down at the foot. Inhale, rise up, open up to the side. Exhale, step the feet back together. Same sort of system with extended side angle. We're going to step the right foot back. Right side comes first. We're going to point the toes towards that back end of our mat. Nice wide stance, bend into this right knee. Option one, right forearm to right thigh. Big stretch through that whole left side. I'm going to go a little deeper. You can drop this right hand to the floor or a block. Reach that left arm forward, look up. Inhale, rise up. Switch sides, left knee bends. Exhale, extended side angle this side. Forearm to thigh or hand down to your mat. Nice. 3 more breaths. Inhale, rise up. Come back to that right side. Revolved side angle. This one's a little tricky. You might need to shorten up your stance here as well for a little bit more stability. We're going to bend into that right knee. Option one, make a little ball and socket joint with the hands. Then we're going to twist so that left elbow wedges right outside that right knee. And if you can't keep that back foot grounded down, you're always welcome to take it down to that back knee. Option two, bring that left hand down to the floor. Right arm reaches overhead. 5 breaths. Inhale, rise up. Switch sides, bend into that left knee. Either wedge that right elbow outside the left knee or bring that right hand down. Gaze up towards that left hand. 5 breaths. Use an inhale, rise up. Open up towards the side wall. And then step the feet back together, top of your mat. Good. Inhale, we step out again. Wide-legged stance, so toes slightly in, heels out. Inhale, reach fingertips apart. Exhale, forward fold, hands come to your mat, fingers nice and wide. Inhale, lift the chin, look forward. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Maybe bend the elbows. Need to bend the knees. Use an inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands up to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale out. Inhale, reach the fingertips apart. Exhale, hands come to the hips. This time your elbows are going to really squeeze back in space. So it's kind of like you're squeezing a block between those elbows. Nice and active. Inhale, tilt the chin, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Stay squeezing those elbows together. Inhale, nice and slow. Rise all the way up. Exhale, release. Good. 2 more forward folds. The second or the third one, we inhale, reach the fingertips apart. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. If that bothers your shoulders, feel free to just grab opposite elbows. Inhale, reach the hands down, tilt the chin up. Exhale, forward fold. Let those hands fall away from the hips, tuck the chin. Inhale, slow rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to hips. Last one, inhale here. Exhale, fold, slide the hands down the legs. Grab onto your big toes with those peace fingers. Inhale, straighten the arms, look forward. Exhale, fold, tuck the chin, round the spine. Okay, slide the hands back up to the hips on an exhale. Inhale, rise all the way back. Step both feet back together. Good. We're going to do one more posture from the standing sequence. Little balancing work. We're going to ground into the left leg. We've done this before if you've taken a class. So you start to add a little bend, ground down through those left toes. You're going to grab up either that right shin or the right big toes. We're going to take 5 breaths here, little tuck in the chin. After 5, we're going to swing that right foot to the right side. Gaze comes over that left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Stay standing on this left leg. Point those right toes, float the leg, 5 more breaths. Really active, try to bring it up towards the ceiling. Good. And exhale, release, shake those legs out. And then we'll ground down into the right foot, little bend in the right knee. Left shin or left big toe comes up, 5 breaths. After 5, leg to the side, gaze comes over that right shoulder. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Float the leg 5 breaths. Super active left quad. Bring it up towards the ceiling. And exhale, release. Shake those legs out. Okay. And then bring the feet back together. Take a big inhale or reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. And on your next inhale, bring the gaze forward. Step or jump the feet through to a seated position. And start with nice forward fold. So take the legs out nice and long. Little bend comes into the knees, flex the feet. And then take an inhale. Reach both arms up, nice tall spine. And then exhale, forward fold, grab for your mat, any part of the legs or feet. Use an inhale, pull against whatever you got, lift the chin, look forward, and then exhale, fold. Round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale. Slowly rise back up, tall spine. And then coming down onto our backs, we're gonna bend the knees up, feet hip width apart, scoop the arms around the legs, and then exhale, super slow. Start to lower all the way back down to your spine. Once you're there, hug those knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side. And then drop the feet back down to the floor. We're going to come into a nice hip stretch, figure 4 pose. So that right ankle is going to cross that left thigh. Feel free to stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, you can weave the arms through. Grab for the back of that left thigh or front of that left shin. Maybe close the eyes, be nice and gentle here. Use an exhale nice and slow. Drop that left foot, right foot back down. And then switch sides. Bring that left ankle on top of that right thigh. Either stay here or weave the hands through, grab for the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Pull the legs in towards the chest. Close the eyes. And then use an exhale, release. bring the left foot, right foot back down to the floor. And then just heel toe the feet wide to the outside edges of the mat. And then just windshield wiper the knees a little side to side, bringing out the hips below back. And then making your way back up through center. Hug the knees back into the chest. Maybe take a little happy baby grab for the shins or outside edges of the feet. Bend the knees, rock a little side to side. Okay. And then from here, feel free to take any final posture, pose, stretch that your body might be asking for today. Otherwise, nice and slow, you can start to make your way out into Shavasana. Extend those legs out nice and long. Let the feet just fall open to the sides. Let the arms fall wherever they're comfortable. You can close the eyes, relax the breath. And just run through a quick little body scan. Relax the ankles. Soften the calves and the knees. Relax the thighs and the hips. Soften the belly, the chest and shoulders. Elbows, wrists, and fingers. Soften the jaw. Tiny muscles of the face. And just allow yourself to be nice and still for the next few minutes.
You can start to bring some awareness back. Deepen the breath, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Shake the head side to side. And then moving nice and slow, just roll onto one side. Pause here for a few breaths. And then continue to move nice and slow. Start to make your way back up to a seated position. Feel free to close the eyes, draw the hands together in front of the heart. We'll close out with another clearing breath. Big, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Thank you for coming out today, taking some time for yourself. If you ever need anything, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Otherwise, we as in me and the dog, hope to see you soon. Have a good one.